How is everybody? You guys let me know if you can hear me okay. Uh, Nothing has worked uh, since I started this thing a minute ago, which was literally a minute ago. You guys hear me? Hear me okay? No, hear me? No habla? All right. Does anybody hear me? Ah, good deal. Thank you. All right, cool. Awesome. Well, those little videos were supposed to do some special stuff and their own. It didn't do it. So I was just assuming that the rest of the software didn't work right as well. So I reached out to Kyle. He did not respond. Jimmy is working. And I didn't reach out to Dom. He's been our go to. But I had planned for Jimmy to do this. And then when he told me he was working, I had to cut loose and just hurry and get set up to do it. So if any of you guys would like to come on with me, shoot me a message and we'll post a link up and let you get going, let you get on here. Mm. So we had a couple of shows over the weekend. I didn't make it to either, but they were in Pensacola and Biloxi. Melissa did those. Uh, I posted a graphic a little earlier, so I think looks like they had a decent turnout. Oh yeah, that's cool. South Dakota, that's awesome. You want a Shreveport show? I bet we could. I need to get on that. Need to get on that. Jordan been on vacation. It's time to get him back in the saddle, ain't it? Hey, Dave. Yeah, it's all good. Hey, sir. Family's all right. Dad's a little elder and he's in the hospital with COVID. South Dakota Wheel Jam. Okay, that one's kind of new to me, I think. Hey, Nelson. I think I'll be seeing you in the next week or so down in Eastbound and Down if you're going to that show. Actually, I don't know. Is it this weekend or next weekend? I guess I need to look. Probably need to get a hotel room. What do you guys think about my little revolving ball right here? Y'all like that thing? I worked hard on that thing. So, oh, hey, I got some news for you guys. I would have already made the top 10 graphic, but I've been gone. I haven't been here. And I knew that Melissa had those two shows, and uh, I wanted to get all the, all the data in rather than have those people that attended those shows not have to wait a month before they populated on it. But let me see. I can share my screen since we're not doing anything else. Uh, I wish I could share just a portion of it because some of this you're fixing to see is not exactly right. Not right, as in I would like for it to look better. Okay, I kind of messed up on some of this. Somebody's helping me do it, and then I didn't do so well on my part. So, but let me see here. Present. I think that's it. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. I'm gonna share my screen with you in just one second if I can figure out how. Slides. Nope, not that. Uh, it's got to be there somewhere. Share screen. The big bold stuff there. Hmm. Window. There we go. Oh, wow. It's here fast. So, so what I'm fishing to show you, since it's going to be a day or two before I make the graphics, is so right here. Can you guys see that though? Is that big enough for you to see? Not sure. This is basically your top 10. This is your top 10 right here. Um, Assuming I don't have any mistakes. Can't see it. Too small, huh? Don't know what I can do about that. Let me try. Nope, that's probably not it. Nope, that's probably not it. How about that? Is that better? Well, was going to share the top tens, the current top tens with you. Uh, but if you can't see it, you can't see it. No wall top 10. Let's see. No wall. We don't really have just a no wall. We got three classes of no walls. What class? What class are you talking about for the no wall top 10? Let's see here. Legendary Beast. Warlord. Warlock. Just saw that. Warlock. There it is. There's the Warlock. Yeah, it's too small. It's probably a bad idea. But I have something very exciting to show you guys. I had a goal of 1,000 entries before the end of the year, which is not long since we had, finals in October. So all these data goes from finals to now. But Bandit said Bandit. Man wants to see Bandit. There it is. There's Bandit. But let me see here. I'll show you something that's really cool. Warlord. Let's see here. There you go. There's Warlord again. I'm going to post graphics of these a little later. The demo classes are scored by 3 judges on site, and we only have like winner, first, second, third on those. They're scored by how good it sounds, and if there's 2 that sound as the same as far as how good they are, then the loudest one wins. Yeah, demo. That's what he's talking about, Dan. That's what Devin's talking about. But those we don't have scores on, so. But I want to show you guys something. Like I was saying, I had the desire to have 1,000 runs by the end of the year and into the calendar year, which was 3 months, I guess. But look how close we got. Actually, since I input these from the first, we didn't quite get to 1,000, but we got to 994 runs before the end of the year. Now, let me translate this to 2 years ago, we only had 1,500 runs total in the whole year. So that's very exciting that we was able to do that in that short amount of time. Gonna get that no wall game, huh? Lost my cursor. Any other classes you guys want to see right quick? Let's see here. I'm excited to have this, y'all. It used to take me, I would have to come to this right here, sort these classes, and then go through and sort each class, and then sort by score. Then if you've been to more than one show, it would populate like 3 or 4 times the same person if they got the highest scores. So then I have to go through and delete those and then resort, and then copy that, and do the graphic. So, but now I don't have to do all that. Now I can simply come right here, pick the class, Port Wars, bam, and I can just copy this and paste it on the graphic. It's not exactly that easy because the graphic program won't take that copy and paste, but see pillar wall, that's the smallest one. That's Wizard. Wizard is this. We don't have many people in Wizard. Probably, I'm just guessing next year I might adjust this class just because there's not a lot of people in there. But here it is. So, and what you're looking at is these 5 people, and that's in a 5 out of 1,000 runs. So not a lot of people in this class. So I'd almost consider this a wasted class. But we'll tweak those numbers and try to get the cone area numbers, or to make these to make it fill up, to make it a good fun class. How many tabs do you have open? Damn, not enough, man, not enough. Just a few in this on that screen, right? Right. No, this is the good stuff. So I had y'all know that Savard Audio, they are one of our sponsors, and so while I was realizing that I was going to be on here by myself, that I had not reached out to anybody, I thought I need to do something to give you guys some entertainment, right? I didn't listen. It's not a good idea to not have the live stream. It was not convenient for me to have a live stream, but to me, it's important that if you're going to do something, you do it week in, week out. You don't just not open your doors at 9 o'clock if you say you're going to open at 9 o'clock. Those people that do open their doors late, they're not going to be in business long. You don't do business that way. It's just the way it is. So if you're going to do something, you do it repetitively, and on time. Um, so anyway, I didn't want this to not happen tonight. So I was like, well, we can look around on the Savard website. So let's do that. Let's do that. So this is SavardSpeakers.com. See, SavardSpeakerSystems.com. This is the Pro Audio section. Let's go to the Car Audio section. So here are their car audio subwoofers. And I think they have some high-end subs here. I think this is their big dog that most of you would be interested in. But I'll tell you what's cool about this. Look at this, man. You buy one of these, buy one of their subs. Look at this enclosure section. I didn't realize this, but man, for every speaker they have an enclosure for you, ported. Uh, I bet they have some. Okay, well there you go. They show you what kind. So this is a ported enclosure. Now you come down here. These are sealed enclosures, bandpass enclosures, and who knows what else. But so you can, and they just gave you these to you. You know, you can. You can't tell that I have. What is this? I want that to go away. You can tell I have fiber, slow as that is. But there you go. I give you the cut sheets, everything you need to make that enclosure. The difference between this and say having somebody make you an enclosure is a couple things. The main thing being an enclosure designer will take into account. Oh, really? I didn't know that. If I could find my cursor, I would highlight that. There it is. Uh, a sub enclosure designer will mostly take into account what kind of vehicle you have. That's really the difference. Anybody can design a box using the software and get it pretty right. There's just a few of the real small parameters that you need to put in to make that work. But the difference is somebody that designs enclosures taking effect to your vehicle and what your goal is too. If you, I won't get into that because that just takes too long. But but anyway, if you wanted a box design, they have them here for you. And if you wanted to cheat, you could check these still small parameters on these subs, and then see what yours are, see how close they are, and tweak a few of these numbers on these enclosures and have your own enclosure. That's funny. That's funny. Somebody took a job where they work at night when we on our live stream. And actually, y'all, Dan was supposed to take my place, but he did not accept my offer. Said the money wasn't enough, I think. So that the salary I was going to give him wasn't good. But anyway, so we'll go back to. But anyway, this is Savard. Let's see products. They also have. You guys like these stunt wall people, y'all? Look at those horns, man. These would be. I'm sure you could use these in your stunt walls. Let's see what kind of apparel do they have. Oh, look at that! You guys, you recognize the little man that I put on a lot of our logos. I didn't know they had other colors, man. I'm jealous. They're gonna get them to send me that. They have t-shirts and they're $17. That's not even price bad. They got tank tops. We need tank tops. Oh, hey, by the way, this won't show up real well on this screen because I've got a green screen. But actually, you can't even see me, can you? Hold on. Take a little break. Check this out. You can't tell because the green is see-through because of the green screen, but um, I don't like it. So we're not going to have them. I'm going to try and find another hat. It's just not good quality. So thought we were going to have hats soon, but I'm not going to sell these. So we're going to trash them. Yeah, Dan got this big job working with like what's that country singer? The girl country singer. Hey Gary, uh, dang, what was her name? Something I forget. Anyway, Dan's a big dog with all the superstars now. He's probably going to cut a rap album soon. I asked him to let me play the drums in it, but said I didn't have the skills. Yeah, free 50 pay. Oh, Dan's home tonight. Okay, well, where's that? Well, let's just take up Dan's home time. It's not like he needs to relax or anything, right? Let me find it. Okay, here we go. Now, let's see. Let's see if Dan. This will be interesting. We'll see if Dan leaves me on unread. There we go. I sent Dan the link. He might pop in. Right, Gary? For those of you that don't know, Gary only knows people that hit over 160. Dan the Clue. That's funny. Disneyland. Heck yeah. Yeah, man. I thought about getting that red wig out. Uh, it just ain't. I don't. Y'all, I hadn't had to style hair in so long. I don't know how to fix the dang thing. Yeah, Eric's truck sounds really good, man. Eric Goodman. Those of you who don't know him, he's got some Savard subs down here, and he's got. I think that's 312s. I always get confused 312s, 315s, but man, it's got probably the largest range of any ported enclosure that I personally have ever listened to. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. What you doing, Big Daddy?
Yo, what up? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, I'm trying this again.
Sound like Dad's having one like me. I can never get my sound right. I'm surprised you guys were able to hear me. Yep, they are in Louisiana. Zachary. Seemed like I got a speeding ticket in Zachary one time. Hey, Ryan. Ryan's in Georgia. We got Georgia in the house. Oh, my bad. I got to turn up this other knob to hear Dan. My bad. I hope he comes back. Dan, if you're there, come back. My fault, not yours. I told you, man, the sound on all this stuff is it's difficult, especially when you only do it once a week. Man, I wish I could come out to that. A 50 with it. Oh, hard habit to break. Huh. A 50. You could try it. Yeah, in front. It's got to be in front of your front seat location.
What the shit? You're again
So
this.
Dan, it turns out I had you blocked off on the little knob here.
Ah, see, that's a thing.
But since Jimmy's not here, we can blame it on him.
Yeah, we'll blame Jimmy. He should have been here.
Yeah, that's right. He's working.
Working. What's that all
He's
about?
working late.
Actually, no, it was her fault.
Oh my God. Hey.
Man, you been down there playing pool?
What's that?
You been down there playing pool?
Oh no, shoot. Just got home a little bit ago, ate some dinner, and that's about it.
Yeah. Have you tried that little place I went to eat when I was waiting on you guys there? I forget what it was called.
No, I don't think so. What's it called?
Right there on the interstate, about 2 or 3 exits before yours. It's about 10 miles up, but they had some little cheese balls, man, that were off the hook.
Dang.
Better than
Yeah.
any cheese balls I ever had.
That's saying something.
Yeah. Oh, they were good, man. They were good. Y'all, I inquired Dom last week if he was on drugs, and he said he wasn't, but he just had a little to drink. He was funny. He was entertaining, though. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Dan?
yeah.
Your day off. Why do you have a day off? Is Carrie Underwood
I
not there
didn't
this week? Huh?
No, I didn't get the day off. I had to work morning shift today, but yeah, we didn't
Oh,
get
I
the show
see.
tonight. So
You gave Carrie the night off, huh?
Carrie got the night off.
Yeah.
I don't even know who we got.
Who else have you seen lately?
Oh man, I mean, we've seen the Eagles, Carrie Underwood, PBR bull riding, the Who, Rod Wave. We got Janet Jackson and Ludacris coming. Shoot, I don't even know. I gotta look at the schedule.
You reckon Ludacris is gonna drive a what's that car that he drove in the movie? I forget. Lamborghini looking thing.
Right? I don't know, but I'm gonna try to give him a demo.
Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah. You definitely should.
Luda
Now,
needs
do
a
you
demo.
get to get close enough to really meet these guys?
Occasionally, yeah. I mean, we're close enough to really reach out and touch them. Like they're right here, but like the professional aspect, no, we can't just like go up to them. Oh my God, how you doing?
Yeah,
Blah blah blah.
right.
No, we do get to occasionally holler at them, talk to them. If they
Yeah.
speak, we speak back. But yeah, we really don't just go up there
Yeah, I
like,
wouldn't
oh
either. I've never been one of the guys that like wants autographs and stuff. I don't. There's nobody in the world I really.
Oh
want
yeah,
their
we're like
autograph.
we are literally forbidden from asking for autographs. It's on the back of our ID. Autographs and photographs not permitted. Like no, we
Not
cannot.
happening.
But
No.
I did ask them at one point. I was like, so what if one of them wants a demo? They're like, well, then you better give them a demo. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
They said I can't ask for an autograph, but I can't ask them about. They didn't say nothing about me asking if they want a demo.
There you go. Right. Just set that
Loopholes.
camera up in the. You need a webcam installed.
Oh
Or
yeah.
not a webcam, but
I got a
GoPro
GoPro.
or
I
something.
usually, yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
Oh
right.
man, but yeah, Luda's on my demo list. I got to give him a demo.
Cool. Well, what's been going on? Anything new and exciting lately?
Oh man, it's off season. Ain't nothing but working and trying to make $1 and save up for rebuilds and all that fun stuff. So
Yeah.
that's about it.
I sort of just got started on my pickup. I've decided I'm going to dump the van. I'm not going to do it.
What?
Yeah, I'm just get either another van just like it or something else.
You couldn't get all the bugs worked out of it?
Man, I'm gonna spend $2,000 on that thing, and there could be more bugs.
Yeah.
And I don't even like it that much. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I got equity in it. I can dump it and get money off of it probably and put it towards either a new one of those or a newer one of those or one that don't stink, you know? And
That helps. Yeah, that helps.
yeah. But the
I mean,
truth
if you
is,
had
man,
Jimmy Pittman money, you could just buy a whole fleet of them. But
right,
he
I
ain't
wouldn't
offering
even be
that.
sweating it, man. I wouldn't, I wouldn't even buy it. I'd be sending somebody to go buy it for me.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I do too. Have your staff go get it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good goals. But so I decided just today that I don't want to keep that thing, and I wouldn't mind having a newer one or a different one just like it, but that one I don't think I want to invest alternator money, install time and money, uh, just to not enjoy it when I'm traveling. No, I don't think.
Right. Yeah,
No
you
win
got
to
to be
say
able to
win,
mix the
right?
two. Exactly. Got to be
And
able to mix it, get them both, enjoy it, and travel with it, and make it work for you.
right. And I know that I'm a little different than a lot of the guys that do what we do, but I want to play music that sounds like music, like
Yeah, yeah.
music.
Like, so you want a stunt wall? That's what you're saying. I got you. I hear you loud and
I
clear.
don't really want bass boosted music. I want Queen. I want to listen to Queen, and I want it
On
to
your stunt
sound like
wall.
Queen.
On
So
your stunt wall. Yeah.
yeah, but inside. Yeah.
And outside on your stunt wall.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about the outside. Maybe just a 5 1/4 underneath or in the headlight space.
No, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Just yank the headlights out, replace them with 2 compression
You
horns.
can
Call it
you
a day.
could you could you could most of the some of those speakers have little bullets in the middle for tweeters, and you can install the lights, the headlights right through the center of that hole.
There you go. Or
So
no,
you
what
got
you do,
headlights
I got a
and
better game
speakers.
plan. No, you
Yeah.
order the Boss Audio 6.5s with the light up skulls. And that
Mm-hmm.
can be like, see, you can just put those right in there.
Yeah.
Problem
That
solved.
sounds like the plan. Yeah.
Oh man. So how's life in the South right now?
Well, it's 66 degrees and the sun fell an hour or two ago.
Hey.
We like it.
Yeah,
How about y'all? Y'all
it's about
froze?
no, it's mid 60s, but it's nasty storms coming. They threatening
We had
tornadoes and
that a
hail
day or
and
so
all that
ago.
stuff.
I
Yeah,
I
it came up
talked to
here.
I talked to Dan O'Brien a little earlier today, and he said that the ice on the lakes up there is about 2.5 feet thick, and they
Dang.
drive around on the lakes. No, sir,
Dang.
we're not interested. Keep
I
that.
pass on that one.
Yeah. Mm.
Andrew Grayer talking about 21s. 21s are for people overcompensating, sir. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
I heard only lame people run 21s.
Yeah. Andrew crawled in though. He crawled in. He crawled in the lanes the last time I did the show right here in Biloxi. I
Did
don't
he?
know if he did it last week or not, but
I need an updated demo from him. It's been a while since I got one. I need a
yeah.
fresh Andrew Grayer demo.
Hmm. I don't know. I keep losing my cursor, man. It's just terrible.
Well, if you didn't have 87 and 5011 tabs open there,
You say that, but I actually use them.
but you can close them and reopen them or bookmark them.
You got to relog in and all that stuff. But literally, okay, so I had the Savard tab open because I thought we might use it, and we did. I had those. I'll tell you what. You want to see?
You might want to check what tabs you got open before you show the public.
Oh, I did. I closed all
You
the
make sure those
ones
are
that
good.
I
All
didn't
right.
want people to know that I would have open. My OnlyFans login is not showing.
And then he went to type in base wars and Brazzers popped up by accident. Hang autofill.
Right. Yeah. So I don't think so I had the here's the Savard one, so that we had that, right? But so for knowledge for everybody, that even though you can't really see it real well, this is the way this is the way I take the data from
It looks like Excel.
Lab. So you see these numbers right here? This is our member numbers. None of this is labeled. and you can't format it for like for me to paste this in something else and it take that column and do something specific with it because they're dynamic, depending on things that I don't know. Wayne Harris only knows. But anyway, so I take this data and I manipulate this to fit this. Let me see here. What's this right here? So see these columns right here? So I have to change that data to match all this information. I have
It
to
looks like an
manipulate it to
Excel
match
spreadsheet.
that. Huh?
It looks like an Excel spreadsheet.
It is Google Sheets so that I can share it easily. So, but anyway, so it comes in looking like this. This is from one of Melissa's last show. So like this is the frequency, but it's not labeled. You just kind of got to know, right? This is the number of runs that people. Anyway, long and short is, and here's another thing. Even this, see this column right here, all these ones and tens and stuff. This is what placed. This is how you placed. So I had to go in and manually type all this stuff. Like right here, I would change that to a 2, like for the graphic that we, anyway, so I changed this up and I come over here and I format it like this. So these places right here, I have to just manually retype all that. Move those frequencies into these columns or whatnot. But so I get to this. And then even for the graphics, this is 3. I did 3 columns on this one. But so I remanipulate again, Dan, second time. And then I can copy this into another program that it will make it artistically work to go into Photoshop to make the graphics.
So that seems a little overcomplicated, but hopefully the plan we've been discussing for a while comes to fruition.
You know what?
eventually.
What
We
some
can
other
save
people
all
do
this.
is they just simply copy all this and post it.
Nah, see, that's not.
Not my style, but
No, you got to be a little extra with that one.
yeah. So anyway, so no, how many first timers last year? I don't have that data, Dan. Don't have that. Joe Price says he needs some 24s.
Nah, man, just go with the old Audio Bond 36. Go big if you're
That's-
gonna go, right?
Yeah.
Get the 36er.
Yeah. 32 ain't gonna cut it, Joe.
No, Audio Bond did the 36. And I think it was only like a 500 watt woofer was the sad part.
Right? That's big, man.
Oh, it was a conversation piece. I don't think it was a real.
I think it was
functioned, but-
Clarion. Didn't Clarion make one big like that?
Clarion, I think it was either Clarion and then Audio Bond had one. I'm sure they both used the same basket.
I think at Pro Audio they have one, a really big one. I have a photo with it. I don't think Jimmy posted it, but it's big. I think it was a Clarion unit, like you say, conversation piece. But
yeah,
man,
that's
that
all.
thing is big.
It's about like the MTX jackhammers when they dropped them. They were big, they were heavy, they were expensive, they weren't that impressive.
Right. Yeah. But I remember you used to see actually some 32s. Used to see them in the back window of anything that had a hatchback.
Yeah, just throw one back there. But they never actually
Yeah.
performed. It just looked cool.
Right. Hey, we got Denise with us. I've been meaning to call her.
Hey,
Right?
Shelly in the house.
Yeah.
She must not be out in the bar shed with John tonight. So
I think they've been cleaning up ice and snow or water
Oof.
at the shop, at their office.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, they had a pipe bust.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's never
Anyway,
fun.
Looked like
You
from
would
the
know
pictures
about
I
that
saw,
down
it
in your
looked
neck of
like
the
it
woods.
messed it up pretty good.
Dang,
Yeah.
that sucks. I'm sorry. So where is Jimmy? You said Jimmy is working. Like, what
That's
is
what he
this?
said. That's what he said.
Well, I thought Base Wars was him working. You know, he's too good for us now. I'd fire him. Just fire
Yeah, he has definitely been missing a lot lately.
him.
I wonder if he ain't got a girlfriend.
I think he's
Hmm?
cheating on you with Usaki personally, but
Well, I was thinking that was the girlfriend. Sonya was probably the girlfriend, but maybe he's stepping out with her.
who knows?
You know,
I thought maybe him and Steve at Midwest had something on the side. He's just too good for us now.
right? Well,
I got to keep an eye on him.
yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I don't hear much out of Midwest much anymore. Used to hear a lot. I don't know. How are they doing? Do you know?
Don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know. Some little org came out of the down south and started showing up. So,
Yeah, we got lucky when we got Jimmy. We
but
did.
you thought you did. It's like the relationship where everybody's in love and they think they got lucky, and then they just stop showing up, and
Yeah, man, he
all
quit
of a
coming.
sudden they don't answer your calls or your texts no more, and
That's
they're
true.
never
That's
home.
true. It's pretty rare. Every time I call him, I get that "I'll call you
Hmm.
back."
Yeah,
That pretty
yeah.
regular.
So
Yeah.
I see some Judge Judy in the future, some divorce court. Like this is not going well.
Right. Let's see. The DB system in the van. I'm not sure I understand. How about you? You got a beat on that?
No.
Huh. Yeah. See,
We
Dan,
need some
if you weren't
clarification.
working there with Carrie Underwood, see, you could just take my place on here. Y'all
These
could
people
have a
don't
good
want to see my ugly self on here that much.
They do.
They
They
already
love you.
tormented. They tormented already. I saw the viewership drop as soon as I got on here.
Mhm.
People were like, "Yep, log out time." It just went straight to hell. I'm out of here.
Right? Yeah,
Now
yeah,
I will say
okay.
about the rest of this month is kind of toning down a little bit finally. So
Yeah.
some somewhat normal hours.
Huh. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got my sleep schedule all messed up. Like I had to
But
work
are
7
you
a.m.
salary or hourly?
I'm hourly.
So so is that cool or is that not cool?
Oh, it's definitely cool. Like I said, I mean,
You
the
got
extra
Dan Kern
hours are
money, you don't
definitely
need to make
nice,
extra
but
money, right?
I just go everywhere and tell people I know Jimmy Pittman and get everything for free.
Get in free. I get you.
Get in
Yeah.
free. I go to the store and just say, we go to the restaurant, we get the VIP seating. I just wear a T-shirt that Jimmy's Pittman. I know Jimmy Pittman, and I got his face on it.
We should make some of those.
We should.
I got some photos we could use for
Oh, I'm so on. I need one, but we got to
yeah.
make them all in extra medium, Jimmy Pittman sizes, I guess.
Right? Yeah, that'd be funny. I think we should do that.
You should find the absolute smallest shirt in existence and have him printed on that, like keychain size shirts, because they'd fit him.
Yeah, that is funny. We got one sold already. It's a moneymaker.
There you go. See,
Yeah.
so you can use it like you used to have your grocery store rewards tabs and your Blockbuster card on your keychain. You can use it to get in everywhere. I know Jimmy Pittman on my keychain.
Right? Yeah. Get in the club.
Yeah, to show
So
them that. Yeah.
when I left your house, I went on over there to Jimmy's house, right? Jimmy and I went to eat, and we went to the club to eat. That's what Jimmy does. He go to the club to eat. They
I
knew
figured he
him.
got his own section. He probably got a bronze plaque on the table, with his name on
Yeah.
it.
The seats were empty for him, and I sat in Sonya's seat, right?
It's like
In the
that scene
same.
from Goodfellas where they bring the table out front and set it up
Oh
just
yeah.
just for Jimmy.
Right. Hey, here's the plan. Where'd that go? Yeah, check that out.
Make some onesies. Well, I mean, if it's Jimmy Pittman size onesies, I wouldn't even fit onesie of my legs in it. So that's a problem.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, he's a hoot, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. Have you partied in Vegas with Jimmy yet? Did you get to party in Vegas with him?
Uh Actually,
You'd remember it because your ass would
so
be sore from him grabbing it so much. So,
I think so, and I think I remember that. Seems like were you not there
oh
for the
yeah, I was
last
there.
the alternator, brand X alternator? We all went.
Oh yeah.
Were you there?
I don't think I was there for that part. I don't know. I know we were up on Fremont Street partying
Kind of a blur.
several times.
It's kind of a blur.
Kind of a blur. Yeah. That's one of those you got to go back and check the Facebook memories and be like, oh God, what did I
Oh
post?
no pictures from Billy to Facebook. None of those. None. No.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
I take pictures of all you guys, but we don't take
Yeah, I
pictures
said
of
you got to
Billy.
go check Facebook and see what you got tagged in so you can remember what happened.
Yeah, 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 yeah. They make the drink strong out there, man.
Oh yeah. Actually, CES is coming up here next week, I think.
Oh, it is January. Shoot, man, I forget
Yes, it
all about it.
is.
Huh? Hmm. Are you
I
going?
miss. I mean, I'm all for Steve Barber doing the SEMA showdown thing, but I think it was more fun doing the CES thing. I haven't tried the SEMA one, but the way it used to work at CES, which unfortunately it can't anymore because they tore down the Texas casino where we used to have the shows.
Yeah.
It's not even in existence anymore. But I know I was
Well,
talking to Roger Bridges from Crossfire because he's out there right now. Unfortunately, he was supposed to be back last week and he had Southwest tickets, and that just turned into a nightmare.
dang.
Yeah, so he's been stuck out there for like an extra week. So then he's
Oh
coming
man,
home for 2 days and then has to fly back out again for CES. I'm like,
man.
damn. I love
Yeah.
Vegas, but that would kind of suck a little.
Yeah. I went out there playing pool for a long time, so I'm kind of Vegas old hat, but it has changed a little bit. Since the pool days, but not much. Um, it's fun, but there's only so much fun you could take in a week.
Right. I mean, Vegas is cool to go and chill, but it's more fun when you got, 1,000 base hits to party with in Vegas.
Yeah, yeah.
It
Now
changes the whole
the
dynamic.
show we just had out there was a really cool show. It was a little bit far from Vegas, not too far. Like if you want to go into Vegas and have your night out, it's not too far for that, right? But if you're gonna run in for lunch and run, you're not gonna do that, you know.
No,
But
no. What I heard,
it was
it's a pretty good little
the
hike
show was
outside now,
good.
but
Yeah, the show was out there. Nobody said, noise not a problem, Uh, so it's a fun show. I think he said he's going to keep doing it there. So, uh,
that's cool. I
so
just
there's
wish
that.
he'd bump it back to the CES. And plus, CES worked out better because with SEMA, you got everybody who's already used up their vacation days for the year. They've got Christmas coming up. They've got travel plans already. It was to me, it was always just easier to do the CES one because first of the year, you got the holidays out of the way. You done spent your money, whatever you had to spend, and then
Yeah,
your vacation resets at the first of the year and just take off and go.
yeah.
So
Well,
logistically, it was just a little easier for CES.
yeah. Now it's SEMA's cool because it's all things automotive, right? But CES is
Yeah.
really cool because it's all things
Yep.
electronic. And that's really awesome. Last time I did CES, I got to see some pretty far out TVs. I mean, if nothing else, I'm just saying they're
Oh yeah,
everything
they
you can
always
dream
got the
of
craziest TVs there.
there. Yeah, yeah. So that was pretty cool. But I didn't even realize
Um,
it makes sense.
last
January, I just always forget about it.
Yeah. No, the last year we went, I think they had the live action Love Dolls and stuff going on too. That was an
Yeah,
interesting
they
thing.
had that convention as well, right?
Yeah, that was at CES. Like they had
Oh, that
robotic.
was at CES.
Yes, that was at
Ah,
CES. They had the
okay.
robotic AI Love Dolls things, for
Huh.
lack of a better term.
Well, how
I
was it?
just wonder if they like turned the honesty setting up where it was just like, come on and just be like, no.
Right.
Just tell you were no good.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, it would be bad if it like starts playing your Spotify playlist in the middle of it, or
All right. Yeah,
Your alerts start coming in.
that's just wrong. Dang.
Ding! Base Wars is live now.
We finally made it to the big time, man.
Oh man.
Yeah. We so I don't know if you saw this, man, but earlier, I think this was before you came on. Year before last, we did a total of like 1,500 runs. And so far this year, from finals to now, which was first of the year, first day of the year, I guess you'd say, we done 1,000 and something, 1,010. Isn't that cool?
Dang.
Yeah.
Getting big,
Excited.
sir.
Yeah.
Getting big.
Well, we're not getting that big, but we doing some we got some action going. And we ain't even kicked off Jordan yet. Jordan been on like a month vacation. Jordan does like a
Dang.
million shows, you know.
I heard everybody traded him in for Melissa anyway.
Right? They did this weekend. I was supposed to do that show, but I had some family things I had to take care of. And Jordan had something he had to do. So Melissa stepped in and helped us out. She was doing a show in Pensacola. And so she said she was going to come to the Biloxi show anyway. So we just put her in the driver's seat instead of the passenger
She was
seat.
down there in Stuntwall City.
Biloxi?
Nah, Pensacola, Florida.
Oh, no. Down south down South Florida, that's Stuntwall City.
Oh, you start hitting like Tampa,
Yeah.
that area.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, them boys down there just made me look quiet.
Huh?
Them boys down there made me look quiet.
Yeah, man. They loud. You know what the reality is you can see them at Slam too, but they actually set their little podiums up behind the vehicle in the firing range, if you will. And what are they thinking? That hurts, dude. It physically hurts.
Hey, you ever seen them where they set up in a circle and they all point at each other?
No.
I'm like, I can't even imagine being in that circle. No, I'm good. I am perfectly okay not being in that circle.
Yeah, no way. That hurts. That hurts.
Yeah.
I can definitely tell you that there's some of them that from 100 yards away they turn them on, and like they were the reason I left the facility. They're the reason I left the place because it just hurt so bad. The guys with me, we didn't even say anything. We just both started walking because it hurt. It was like we out. It wasn't a look, let's go. It was we both just turned and started getting out of the danger zone, if you will.
Yep. So did I heard you saying something earlier about some demos? Was that the demo Dominator I heard was coming back? What did I miss?
Oh, it's still there. Yeah. But what
Oh,
you like
did I?
what you would like better is these demo classes that we have now. That Greg came up with for us.
Oh, I thought you said you
Demo
was
War.
going to retroactively bring back Demo Dominator for last season, but I must have missed that part with the.
Maybe did. You know, it's still there. It didn't leave.
I was talking about the World Finals Demo Dominator.
Oh yeah. So we are going to do Demo Dominator at World Finals. Yeah. Might have to travel for it, but we're going to do it. Right.
Oh, can we just Skype in? Can we just
Yay. That's the only class you have to travel for. The Demo Wars. Got to travel for.
I see what you did there. I see what you did.
You know, anytime you got judges, they all got to be in one spot. Just the way it is.
True.
Just the way it is. Dan is banned from Demo Dominator. He took too many wins last year. Right.
I don't know. We got some heavy hitters out here now, though. I mean, you got Super Dave out there, and Duncan's out there, and Andrew Grayer out there.
Dave hadn't been to a show in a while. He's been deer hunting. He might be making a stunt wall of his own. He might be setting you up.
Oh. Hey, let me know if you need a hand.
Huh?
I said, let me know if you need a hand.
Right?
Oh man. Yeah, like I said, other than that, ain't been much happening. Just waiting for this season to get started. Getting bored.
Yeah. Yeah, we took a week off, I think. Uh, but we've been doing shows still. We didn't stop down here in
That's
the
y'all
South. We
South
did that.
people. Us up north people just after freezing and raining and
So I figured it out, man.
see
This
it
is
kind of
what needs
sucks
to
because
happen.
like you down south show guys get all the extra points now and we're so
So
far behind up here.
yeah, that's right. So what's got to happen next year, about November, you bring your car down south, put in a storage facility, just fly down and go to the shows.
I drop it off over at Duncan's. I heard maybe it'll get some extra DBs over there.
Yeah, it probably will. Probably
Just
will.
his DBs will rub off or something.
Yeah, that's the way it
Right
works.
now it's sitting in the storage facility now doing nothing.
Man, what did you do with all your stuff, man? It's gone.
What's that?
All the stuff that was in the garage. It's gone.
Oh, it's over there. Oh, what? All that crap?
No, there was stuff all there. We couldn't hardly get through there. He had so much stuff.
Oh, I
You
had to
spent
clean it up a
time
little
in the
bit.
garage, didn't you?
I got all that stuff over there.
Oh yeah,
All the crap over here. Yeah, you
right.
can
That's
actually
what I'm
walk
saying.
around. I did clean it out some. So.
Yeah, yeah. There was a lot of that beer. What kind of beer was that? Yingling.
Oh, the Yangling beer. Yeah, I had the
Yeah, that's what we
stash
were
of that
walking
stuff.
around. Yeah.
Yeah, that was all bootleg run. Smokey and the Bandit stuff going on with that.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yep, that all
But
got
man,
delivered.
help us out. How do you think? And I'm serious here. How do you think these fellas? How do you think they should get loud, man? How do they get loud? How does somebody get loud? You think?
There's a lot of definitions to loud.
Yeah. Okay. 60.
I mean, are we talking music 60? Are we talking
Yeah.
burpa 60? Are we talking
We're
hold a
talking Bert.
60 for 10 minutes? What
Let's
are we
talk Bert.
talking? Are we talking
That's
stunt
predominantly
wall
what we do.
60s?
Yeah. Burp 60s. So I guess the first thing you have to do is have an alternator, huh? Or
Oh,
two.
always start with the power. Takes power to
Is
make
it
power.
now? Am I thinking properly that if you don't put power into an alternator, into an amplifier, that you ain't gonna get none out?
Well,
That
it can only
sound right?
amplify what it gets. If it don't get the
Huh?
power, there ain't nothing. I said it can only amplify what it gets. If there ain't power going in it, then it can't amplify to put it out.
Right. That's what I thought too. So now
Yep.
you got to just come up with so you need alternators. Now,
Yep. Get your alternators,
if
your
you want to
batteries.
put out 100,000 watts, how many alternators you need?
100,000 watts.
About
I'm about to do
five,
that. I'm about to do it with two alternators.
two alternators. Now, how are you gonna do that?
A hope and a prayer and a lot of battery.
So the battery, that's what I was thinking. You probably have to have a big battery for reserve, right?
Oh yeah.
Because
If
that
you don't
alternator is not
have,
gonna do it, right?
I mean, yeah, if you got a vehicle that can hold 4 or 5 big boy alternators, then no, you don't need as much
Even
battery. But
still, five 350 amp alternators or 400, that's only 2,000 amps. How
still
many,
got to have
how
some
many,
reserves to back it
how
up.
many amps do your amps pull,
Off the top of my head, I
Three,
want to
400?
say, oh, they're way more than that.
Right.
Shoot, I don't know what they actually pull. I know what the fuse rating is on them, but
What is it?
it's like 850 for 8K.
I never even heard of that big of a fuse. So even if
Or
it's
you
five,
got to run. Well, it's weird because of course you got 3 power runs in each amp. So then you
right,
got you got to figure up you got 2 300s and a 250. How do you? I just put 300s on them and let it
right,
rip.
yeah,
I figured that extra 50 amps wasn't going to stop nothing. That if it wasn't there.
right. So it appears as though you got to have power, and it appears as though alternators won't do it alone. So you got to have big battery.
Got to have both of them.
Yeah,
I mean, I will take that back. Now I've seen plenty of guys nowadays. I mean, with lithium tech being what it is, and these guys building these humongous C-Max banks, that I've seen guys sit there and pull up and do runs and never start the vehicle.
how big a
Do it all
battery?
on battery. Yep.
Well, long as its power's there, I guess, right?
Right. And
How
honestly, like
many
I've
amps are
tossed
those
around that.
batteries? How many amps are those batteries pumping out, dude?
It depends on the size of the battery. Like mine's old school AGMs. I know they were rated for pulse amperage was somewhere 2200, I think, pulse amps, 5 seconds they could do
Dang.
per battery. I don't
Yeah.
know. Well, I doubt they're doing that now after 10 years, but they're still working.
Right.
But I mean, now you got
Amen.
lithium, and lithium can throw some serious juice out there at the drop of a dime.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, that's
So,
what I tell everybody. Like before you even install the amp and the subs, start with a battery and an alternator because
so
a lot of people like to jump out there and overpower it, and then they just end up frying it.
yeah. So I'm a fan of Crossfire amps, right? And if I want a Crossfire amp, and I go get me a Crossfire 16K, right? Because that's a big, nice, pretty amp, right? And I put
That
in
it
my
is.
van. You think I can bust a 60 with my 1212s?
Right, you can bust a 60 with an AK.
Well, I think my alternator puts out about 150 amps, and I got a factory battery.
I don't think you're gonna pull it off with that. I think you're
Right?
gonna see that little red light pop up real quick, and you're gonna hit a nothing.
Right. I suppose you're probably right.
Yeah, it's gonna go. Then that red light gonna come on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Dang, I hate that
Right,
red
right.
light.
That little red
Nobody
light's the
likes the red
devil.
light.
No, I will tell you, scraping the coast was it 2, 3 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago. Hey, you already know scraping's stupidly hot, and I had been out there just going hard for about 3 straight hours, nonstop. Did not shut it down. Went hard. Finally, Alton, the guy with me, literally cut the line off at the door. It was just like he kept coming over, like, bro, you need to stop. You need to
Who's
stop.
that?
My buddy Alton, the one that helped build the box in
Yeah.
it up here in St. Louis, he went down there with us.
Yeah.
And he was kind of helping run the door, getting people in and out of the truck. And he's like literally sticking his head in the door. He's like, bro, you need to stop. Like, it's too hot. It's too hot in that truck. Like, you shouldn't even be sitting in that truck. Like,
It was hot.
he's like, get out, like, stop. And I'm like, bro, there's a line. I'm not stopping. Sorry. If somebody stood out there in this miserable heat and they want to hear my little weak build, let them hear the little weak build.
Right.
So and finally he cuts it off and I shut everything down and I'm like, cool. And then it dawned on me, I'm like, let me put it on 18 hertz and let the subs move to try to cool the motors down some while I wander around. I go back there and I flip everything back on and well, there's no sound. And I'm like, oh, this isn't good. And I'm checking the head unit, I'm checking everything. I'm like, it was just playing 5 seconds ago. And so I go back there and look in the back window and you can see the sides of all my amps through the window. And it's weird because I've got them strapped, 2 amps and 2 amps strapped together. I look back there and I saw no light, no light, and red light. And I'm like, I just fried my entire stack of 8Ks. Was my first thought. And I'm freaking out. And Alton's like, bro, calm down. They're probably hot. I'm like, no, bro, they worked just a minute ago. I said, I think they surged when I turned it back on and we just popped 4 8Ks. And he's like, bro, and he sticks his hand back there and he pulls it back real quick. He's like, bro, they're hot. But I would give him credit. The crazy part was they didn't stop until I stopped them.
That's weird.
When I turned them back on is when they said, no, we're not doing this.
Do they have fans on them?
They do have fans and they do have thermal, but I mean, you've seen how my amp rack is kind of sandwiched. There's not much breathing room in it. It's really a bad design as far as cooling.
I wonder if when you cut them off, those fans stopped.
Yeah, I mean, well, literally, they were off for half a second. Like I had just shut it off, and then I'm like, crap, let me turn it back on and let the subs move some.
Yeah.
But I thought because I didn't see 4 red lights, I only saw 2, and then I saw the weird stuff, and I'm like, he's like, man, look, let's just walk around for 10 minutes, come back, let the fan, because I got a clip-on fan that I put in there too to help cool them. And he's like, just come back, calm down. And the whole time we're walking around, I'm freaking out.
Yeah, I bet.
Just fried everything.
Right.
And come back and hit the switch and saw the 4 blue lights and was just happy as could be.
Yeah, that's funny.
But yeah, that was my red light story. It sucked.
Yeah. Dan, can you see the comments?
Let's see. Mike Davis, I will run it for you. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at him.
So check this out. So I have to go to the restroom. So you hold down, read comments, answer questions. I'll be right back.
All right, I got to answer questions. Y'all might not like my answers. Oh, and back to Dan O'Brien, 8,000, 12.5 volts, 60%, 100%. Yeah, in theory, very true. Valid math. He said, I'll do it on 5K this year, Billy. No, what you got to do is you got to get he's asking what it takes to do a 60. If you want to do the bare minimum, you got to talk to Scott Van Riper, Ronnie Smith, Hank Veach. These are guys who are like low power gods. I think they've done 60s off a head unit power at some point. And then you got guys like Ronnie Smith out here doing 160s on a single 8-inch sub on 1,200 watts in a Jeep Cherokee. And that box is just magical. He won't reveal the secrets, but if you don't know who these guys are, look them up. They're really science the crap out of some stuff. I can't believe Billy just left me hanging here. Jimmy leaves Billy hanging. Billy leaves me hanging. Now y'all stuck staring at me. I usually do, David. I usually have the DD tent back there. It was up, but man, you know how that heat is down south. That heat just soaks. That Mississippi heat's a whole different breed of heat. That is literally the only show I've ever seen my amps going to protect that was Mrs. Biloxi. I can run the crap out of them all day anywhere else. Be fine. That Biloxi heat, well, y'all got that humidity and that sticky going on down there that, no, I'm good. It's a whole different kind of heat. Yeah, you know. Melissa, you know too. Like, yeah. I will say, like, in Biloxi, the trick to scraping the coast is get your demos early because by noon, 50% of people are not demoing anymore. They've either roasted everything or everything's just too hot to play. So you got to like start out getting all your demos as soon as the gates open. Get every demo you can and hope you can hear them.
So what time do you get there to start demoing?
Who, Biloxi?
Pretty early, right?
Oh, yeah, we're there stupid early. Like as soon as I don't know, last year I was kind of slacking. I slept in. I got there at like 10:30.
Yeah. What about like sundown?
Sundown, get there early just to hope you can get a spot because the line to get in sundown is stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, some of the bigger shows, like usually, like, you know, scraping a lot of times. Last year was jacked up because of the concert the night before.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it? Alan Jackson or somebody was playing. So yeah, we couldn't do like all the pre-reg stuff Friday that you normally get to do and get all that done. But like, you know, Slamology, you can go up Friday and get your passes so you can just slide in Saturday and be done.
Yeah. So what do you think the top 3 best shows to go to? I don't know if he's talking about
Slamology. It depends on what you're looking for. I will say, like, if you're just looking for overall basshead Mecca giant, not Mecca the org, but the heaven of basshead shows.
That's
obviously Slamology's number one. As far as the biggest show, the most fun shows, Ruckus and Chill is always been one of my top most fun shows to go to.
I missed it every time.
It really is. That is definitely a show to put on everybody's bucket list because it's such a different vibe and such a different time of year and everything from every other show because it's the end of the year. Weather's usually pretty decent. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. You're in North Carolina, which is basshead central for the whole world.
Yeah.
And it's all demo guys. Like it's 99% demo guys, and they're all rebuilding next year anyway. So everybody goes full send at Ruckus. Mm-hmm. So you will get the best demos. I would say that's definitely number 2. Man, number 3 is a hard one, man. Wake the Dead was a good show.
Yeah. Dan says 712 Boom. That's a fun show.
That's a decent one from what I've heard. I haven't been to that one yet.
You haven't been to that one? I've been to it.
I haven't been to 712 Boom. None of the Icky Boom shows.
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed that, man.
Jimmy said I'm not invited, so I don't go.
Right?
Jimmy said I'm just not cool enough to go, so I just stay at home, watch everybody
Who's
post
that?
their cool videos.
Who said that?
Jimmy Pittman.
Jimmy said that. Couldn't stay in his trailer, huh?
Nope. He said him and Sonya did not want me there. Stay my
Huh?
ass home, so I did.
Right? Yeah. It was fun.
Like
It's a fun show.
I will say out west, Sky High Barbecue.
I haven't been to that one.
That's the biggest, probably the biggest. That one in Surf City. Those
Haven't
two
been
on the
to
West Coast, if you're out that way. Surf City, the huge one. The Sky High Barbecue is more of a party one, but it's still huge. Man, but I don't know. There's a lot. There's if you'd asked me my top 5, I could have listed, but I don't think I can do a top 3 because there's so many that rank up there that are just good shows.
Yeah. Have you done any of the South Florida shows?
No, I have not, but I absolutely like every year I'm trying to go down. Like mostly, I'd probably end up more in Florida for the hood shows, the Florida Classic, those shows down there for that. I think would be a blast just to show up and act a fool at.
Yeah. Well,
They're not really base oriented, but they're just fun shows to go to.
yeah.
I have not done any of those, but they're on the list too.
Yeah. Yeah, 712 Boom is kind of neat because it's at there's a bar there, right? So you can just walk up and get your food and stuff anytime you want, drink, whatever. But they have a burnout pit. They have outdoor showers, concert venue. So at night they have bands or whatnot,
We're baseheads. I don't think a damn one of us is doing a burnout.
I didn't see anybody do a burnout.
I don't think that's going to happen. Now, I will say you will see some fun stuff at Ruckus. Well, I don't know, I heard they're closing the track, but up until this year, it's been at a drag strip. And the second day, the drag strip's open. And it runs, everybody's parked along the drag strip. So you get idiots like myself that will get out there in that and start making passes down the drag strip.
Right. Well, so Excess was at a racetrack. I don't know where it normally is. It's my first time to attend. But Excess was at a racetrack this time too. And there was this big van that had like 15s or something like that. He rode down the track.
Oh yeah, me and Nick Garcia from TDH usually every year. We've had a running grudge match at Ruckus to go out there, and his Durango versus my Armada every year. We hit the track and we'll do best out of 3 passes and just act a fool. It's fun.
Right.
Excess would be on my list, but they've had so many. I heard this year you could demo, which is a new thing because I know for several years past it's been a no demo show, and I'm like, there's absolutely no way I'm driving any distance. I don't care if it's 10 minutes to a car audio show that I can't demo at.
Right. This was my first time to go, but I think it was at a new location from normal.
That's what I heard. They finally changed the location and it was demo because every other year up until now it's been no demos.
Yeah, it's at a drag strip and it seems pretty secluded there. It was nice show.
I'm surprised Scotty just didn't buy the whole town and just change the laws himself.
Right. I don't know what he was thinking.
I don't know either. He's
saving money for Sundown.
That's what it was. Yeah, he had to buy Sundown. Well, he could have bought Sundown and the town and the 2 cities around it and fixed it.
Right. It'd have been cheaper just to buy all the houses, though.
I figured either that or he just buy all the congressmen. I don't know which one. Something was going to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just a lot of really good shows, and everyone's different and different vibe, and depending on where you go. And
yeah. Well, so I went out to the Showdown. I think it was the same weekend as Ruckus was this year, I think, and last year maybe.
Yeah, that's another suck part too, is that it's the last 2 years have been the same weekend as Ruckus.
So last year I was no, I get all the shows confused, man.
They all just run together now.
There was one that I thought was it not Ruckus? I can't remember. There's one on the East Coast I really was gonna go to, and literally I was gonna go there. I was bound up because Jimmy was occupied. Everybody was occupied. So
I know you got East Coast. You got TDH, which is a huge one.
Yeah.
Ruckus, Sundown. I don't know. There's a bunch of smaller shows, but those are three of the bigger ones.
Yeah. Yeah. I hadn't been to TDH either.
It's a good show too.
Yeah. Well, I get this pickup out the door. I'll go to all of them.
So we can see Base Wars at every show. That's what I'm hearing.
Well, you'll see Bill at every show.
There we go. Well,
Right.
one and the same, sir. One and the same.
Yeah, I think. Well, we got more judges now, so it'd be a little easier to get at all the shows that will let us come. I know y'all keep saying that we're bigger now, but we are a little bigger, but we're still little enough that a lot of the shows don't, they don't know who we are. We don't get to go. But I
can tell
think
you,
Base Wars at Surf City. I don't know. We talked about that last year with them, but now that we have Richard over there in California, I think he goes to that show. But Richard is also doing some sound quality stuff. So I think we talked, and I think he was game to do that show, but I'm not sure. It's a long
nice.
ways from still. Do you know that California coast? We're not over there, so geographically, I don't know that if it's a 20 miles from north to south like Maryland, or if it's 1,000 miles like Texas. But
Oh
apparently,
no,
it's a long
north to
way
south,
from north to South
north to
Carolina.
south in California is like 2,000 miles or something insane.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it's
it's a long
long.
way. Yeah. So even that is north of that. And so but I think Richard and I talked about that, and I think he was game to do that show, but I don't want to commit online because I don't remember.
I can tell you one show that used to be the pinnacle of shows that is now non-existent was Spring Break Nationals.
Daytona.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
killed it.
man.
They murdered
Yeah,
it.
but
It's
man, he
done.
ran that show so good for so long.
That used to be that was the, other than Slamology, SBN was the
Yeah,
show everybody had to hit. I mean, it was Daytona Beach. It was good. It was a well
yeah,
ran show. And then I would say, like, these last 3 or 4 times they had it, each year just got worse, like
yeah,
in a rapid decline.
yeah.
And now I've heard it's just done. I don't even think they had it this year.
No, they didn't. They actually a year or two ago, right?
Yeah, it's done. It sucks because, I mean, it was only second to Slamology.
Yeah, they. I remember hearing a little bit talking about people doing donuts on the track or something on the track they
It
weren't
wasn't even
supposed to.
no, it wasn't even that. It had nothing to do with the people or the attendees. It was the people running the show. It started out 4 or 5 years ago. They started splitting the track up where they put the vendors on one side of the track and the competitors on the other side of the track. And of course, that's a long ass way around that track. So the
Yeah,
vendors got pissed because now they paid an exorbitant amount of money to have a booth there for walking traffic. Well, no, there was no walking traffic because they separated them. So
right.
that was screw up number one. Number two was the local cops. They just started cracking down on every audio, car, truck, anything event in Daytona, trying to rack tickets up for anything and everything down there. Ran everybody out of town with that. They used to have truck week there. That got ran out because of the cops. Then there was the $100 demo fees for SBN.
Ooh, wow.
If you wanted to park and demo, it was $100 fee to demo.
Dang.
That was like the last year before they went out, or 2 years, their second to last show, they started that. They're like, oh, if you just want to, you had to pay your entry, and then it was an additional $100 to demo.
Dang.
And you just put the nail in the coffin with that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, so I'm not sure where the organizers of that show went south or what happened there.
Now, am I wrong? Was it the same guy that owned Iasca? Paul Papadakis, was that his name?
Right. I don't know if it was still him here these last few years or not. I'm not sure who it was these last few years.
But he was the guy
It
that
may have
created
been.
the show. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
and
I don't know if he
made it what
sold
it
the
was.
show or not. I don't know. I don't know those
I don't
details.
know, but whoever he sold it to, or if it was him, I can't speak on. But it
Yeah.
obviously it self-destructed really quickly.
Now he did have Iasca also as an org, right? That was his.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Well, that was a good show, man. Back in the day.
Oh yeah, that was the show, man. Go to the
That was a
beach,
good.
party. You could drive on the beach. It was fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
You had all the cool stuff down there. No more. Well, I think Daytona's pretty much killing themselves on every event anyway, just
We
as a
we
city.
say it now all the time, but the youngsters don't know. They don't have the fun we had,
No.
and they don't even know it. They just think what they have right now is cool.
I hate to
And
say it, but they look at it on their screens now. We actually experienced it.
yeah, right.
We weren't doing it for the gram. We did it because it was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that those shows are off the. We used to have big shows even in the Midwest. Bartle Hall. Those finals used to be there. They were big shows. They were
Yeah.
fun. Couldn't demo though. Couldn't demo in there. Got in trouble.
Oops.
Yeah. So that was a little
You
bit
know,
frustrating.
I went to this one show in Kansas City last year, and I showed up, and the organizers there tried to tell me you can't demo at the show.
Dang.
That didn't work out.
Right. Now, where was that show? Was that in St. Louis?
No, that was the show in Kansas City I pulled up at.
Wow.
Got up
Small
early in
world.
the
Small
morning, drove
demo.
my fat ass all the way to Kansas City, and I pull up, and dude, I got out the car, and you could hear crickets. There's probably
Oh,
40 cars in the lot, all base heads, and you could hear crickets. And I'm like, something's wrong.
yeah.
And I started getting out of the truck, and everybody's looking at me, and they're like, you can't demo. Really?
Right. Did they
Says
kick
who?
you out? No.
Nope. I popped open the stunt wall and started playing Twister Sister full tilt boogie. So we're not going to take it.
Yeah. Went well,
And
huh?
that was it. It went well after that. Everybody was much happier after that.
Dang.
Except Jimmy. Jimmy was big mad at me.
Well, you must have aimed it at his tent.
Oh no, because he was the one out there, man. We can't demo. We can't demo. And he walked back around the corner. And as soon as he cleared that corner, I said, "Oh yeah, we got to fix
Huh.
this."
And
Everybody was just kind of standing around looking lost.
yeah. This was in Kansas?
It was KC. Yep.
Wow. Huh.
I have to find the video somewhere. There was like 10 different people posted the video of it.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But actually, at that point, I ain't gonna lie. Like at that point, I was kind of pissed off.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna let it rip and then hop in the truck and leave.
Yeah, but you didn't have to
I
leave,
was
huh?
mad. Well, me and Jackie were both just like, "This is some BS." Like,
Yeah.
what the hell? It's a Base Wars show. Who can't demo at a Base Wars show? Like, this
Right.
don't make no sense.
Yeah.
And we've been to that spot before. We've always demoed at that spot. Like,
Huh.
it's never been an issue. I'm like,
What
that
was the
just
deal? Do you know?
don't know. 'Cause I guess somebody didn't pull permits or get permits or
Oh,
something slipped somewhere, and it wasn't on Base Wars. I guess it was on the location. I don't know. It was some
yeah.
paperwork trail thing that went sideways, but
Yeah.
they're like, "Man,
Sometimes,
you can't demo. We'll get shut down." And I was tired. I had no sleep, and I just drove 4.5 hours. I was pissed.
yeah. Sometimes, even
So
though if you do get the permit, they show up, they gonna bow up to you, and you can either fight them and go to jail, or you can shut it down. It's
I will
frustrating.
say, 99% of the shows I've been to over the years, if you pull them permits, the cops will show up. But no, 99% of the time, they will stay and hang out just to make sure they don't
Right.
get no more calls because they're already there. And half times they'll come around and get demos.
So
They'll be
I
like,
have
"Oh, you got
found
permits? We'll stay here. They're gonna keep calling us. So we're just gonna hang out and party with you
right.
and do your thing. That way, when they call, we're already here. We can tell them to piss
Yeah.
off and have a nice day."
Yeah. So down here, it works best if you just find an officer and pay him to do security, and he heads everything off the gate. That's the best way down here. Because it don't matter if you have the permit or not. They will show up and say, "Okay, well, you're disturbing the peace and permit don't allow you to do that, and so and so, and
Oh.
yeah, they, and if you were to go to court, you probably win, but in the meantime, you're going to jail.
In the meantime, your show is screwed. Yeah. So,
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that all depends on who shows up down there. Did you get Andy or Barney?
Right.
Because Barney
That-
will shut it down. Andy'd be a little cooler.
Yeah. Right. And it depends on the attitude that you talk to them when they get there too.
Roscoe Pico train come pulling up.
Right. Yeah. Mm.
That is true. I mean, you get what you give a lot of times with them. Like I said, most of them, they'll pull up, they'll assess the situation and be like, it's an event, they're raising money. Nobody's doing anything stupid. Nobody's out here doing burnouts in the middle of the street. I mean, I will say, especially in St. Louis, they're like, we ain't heard no gunshots, so we're good.
Dude, listen, I was in Pensacola at a show. We were doing a show there. One of those PRV vans showed up, flip up, fold out kind of deal. And he fired that thing up, and he'd played for a while. When the police came, they walked in. They were matter of fact. They were like, "Who's going to jail?"
Damn.
Who am I taking to jail? I just pointed out back. They had already left, I think. But yeah.
They was not playing. They were already on a mission to take somebody in.
Oh, that's funny. Look at this comment Melissa just put. We had one in Biloxi at the Blue Wahoo Stadium.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is as it should be.
Right. Right. Took the guy who complained away.
Absolutely how it should be.
Yeah.
I say, yeah, in St. Louis, 99.99% of the time, if they show up, there ain't no fights. There ain't nobody getting shot at. Nobody's endangering society. The cops are more than happy just to hang out and kick it with us. So they got bigger fish to fry here.
Yeah. They got this show coming up right here, I believe. I'm not looking. I can't link it from here, but 100 Inches is pretty dang good.
Hey, that's a good size show.
I mean, it's pretty well.
Yeah.
That's why. Does that sound better than pretty dang good?
Yeah, no, pretty dang good. That
I gotta relate to people. So I have to speak properly.
You get that.
Oh yeah.
Seriously.
Oh no.
Nah, she's over here watching Facebook.
I thought
TikTok
she was asleep.
Or whatever she's watching.
She watching reels?
Yeah, she gets stuck on that for like an hour there.
Hey, speaking of reels, anybody that wants to send me some video that I can use for reels, please send them to me. I've started publishing reels to see if that kind of helps Base Wars grow.
I don't know. I tried to get into those and the TikTok thing. I can't do it.
I'm not going to do TikTok because I think I'm not going to invest the time. And I think when we get some real politicians, as if that TikTok will be gone,
yeah,
But
pretty much
the Facebook reels, I'm gonna do those. And so anyway, I need content. So if you guys have cool videos that you would like,
Billy, I got probably 3,000 hours of content I can shoot you, brother.
Yeah, do it.
Literally. And I've been slacking because I literally posted almost nothing this season.
Yeah.
And haven't had time to edit anything or do anything with it. But
yeah, so
I've got just god awful tons of raw content to do something with.
My video, I make other videos and they're in this format. Well, for
subscribe
the reels,
now, hit that like button, smash that like button, Billy Temple, onlyfans.com/base.
I tell you what would be really cool is if we could get our YouTube up and going a little bit more. I only got like a couple of hundred YouTube people. Most people watch on Facebook. We need some YouTube stuff in case Facebook kills us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of times they do that. So be nice if everybody go like the YouTube. It's not monetized or anything. That's not what we're trying to do. But we just want to grow it for fun. Right.
You want to do like a certain car audio shop out of Las Vegas and monetize everybody's builds?
No. No, I don't intend to do that. But I think literally it's only got a couple hundred likes, you know. But I just don't do much on YouTube, you know, so
Yeah, I've had my YouTube channel for like 18 years. I don't think there's 40 videos on it.
I
I
like
got caught up in the
Facebook.
Facebook thing. Facebook has been good. But what's crazy to me is trying to figure out the algorithm of like TikTok and Reels. I
Yeah.
can't figure that out. Like, I've seen TikTok videos that instantly stuff you'd never think overnight gets 3 million views.
Yeah.
Then you can post something that's really cool and it gets 20.
Let me tell you something that's interesting is I think it'd probably take me a little too long to pull this up, but let me try. But you know, I did a what do you call it? Merry Christmas video. What do you call it? And it's like a 10-second thing, you know? It was nothing. But it has quadrupled the rest of the videos. It was literally a 7-second video. And as far as you know what done well as far as number of anything was that. I'm floored.
It's crazy because like trying to figure it out. I think personally TikTok has just kind of ruined internet videos because they cut everybody's attention span down to like 90 seconds tops.
7 or 8 seconds is the magic number.
Yeah, them short ones will get you 1 billion views on them short ones.
Yeah. So
I mean, anything that's, I don't know, it's kind of like having, a 15-minute intro to something. Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, the well, for some reason it's not showing me data, but that reel that I did was like quadrupled anything we'd ever done. Go figure.
Yep.
I don't get it.
David ain't wrong.
Right? I did look at some other things though. Here's some cool numbers. So Kicker has 336,000 page likes.
Bang.
Base Wars has 6,300 page likes. Kicker's a big page, they rose 315 in the last month. We rose 65.
Now, if you consider the percentages on that, though,
right, that's what I'm saying.
Break that down to percentages.
25 pieces of content. We posted 68 pieces of content. Right? So we working extra hard to make that percentage happen. But
see, I think I figured out what it is too. Like part of the algorithm thing, is that the companies, the social media, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all of them, and this is why they've all gone to these little clippy things, is because they have figured out they can keep you clicking longer with the short stuff. So I think they promote, their algorithm pushes these little short videos, anything really short, straight to the front of the queues.
And since nothing I have is monetized, I don't know the answer to this. But would that make them pay less because people are watching less?
As far as YouTube, yes, I think so, because YouTube also takes into consideration how long total view time of your video, whereas a lot of the other ones, platforms do not. They just take in time. Once it gets past a certain percentage, it counts as a view, and that's it. But I think that literally the media companies they're pushing stuff into the feeds a lot harder if it's these short videos, because they know 1 million short videos will just like watching Jackie in there scrolling these reels for 45 minutes.
Right.
You'll engage longer. You'll hit more clicks. You'll scroll more stuff. It keeps you rolling. So that's what they're pushing to the front. They don't want to see the 5 to 10 minute videos anymore. So they don't. The algorithm doesn't push those into everybody's feeds anymore.
Yeah, that must be
trying to figure out the science behind it. I guess that's half the trick. But
well, so I also look at the other a few other business pages and some of the other org pages, and so I did 68 pieces of content. Uh, Another org did 15. Another org did 16. Another org did 4. Another org did 7. Another org 0. Another org 1. Another org 2. So our online stuff is good compared to other orgs, but bad compared to Kicker.
Like I said, I got an absolute ton, and Jackie's good about that too, because like usually while we're at a show and I'm over there stuck demoing Trapped in the Truck, she'll go around and get demos from other people
Yeah.
and get footage and
Oh,
clips. And it
yeah.
always looks cooler when she does it because she's a lot prettier than me and does cool hair tricks.
Yeah.
So there's a ton of her videos that I have, and a lot of times I would get those and edit them and upload and all that. I've just been really slacking this year with getting anything up. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I would
Well,
gladly throw it in the cloud and send it to you in full res
yeah,
and
that'd
do
be
what you
awesome.
want with it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Jamie Biodrowski sent me a lot of videos at one point in time. He quit. He don't do it much anymore. But my videos, I took all of them in this format. So the
Yeah.
reels that you're seeing come out now are
Yeah,
heavily
you
cropped.
got to go portrait instead of landscape on the reels.
So I have to blow them up to take up the space, top and bottom, and that
Yeah.
makes so you're not really seeing all the video, and it's not as good.
Yep. I use honestly like my number one editor. I do everything on the phone. I don't even use, and I've got Adobe and Premiere and After Effects and all the professional grade crap, and I don't have a clue how to use it. I use an app on the phone called Power Director, and it works really well for
I hadn't
splicing,
seen that one.
editing,
Well,
all that good stuff. And you can even has the rotate mode too. So if you shot it
yeah.
one way, you can flip it the other and
Oh,
make it
yeah.
work.
Well, I'm using Adobe, but what I've done is I've created a document, and I can all the settings are there. I just swap out the video, so I can make like I schedule them for a couple weeks at a time, so I don't have to make them every day. So, but I've got them scheduled through about 10th or 12th of January. I need more.
Well,
So,
I'll throw some up in the cloud for you and grab them.
yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
I say, because I'd love to get some of them out. There's some really good demo videos on there from
Yeah, I definitely,
other
definitely.
people that are just some really cool shots. And I've been meaning to sit down. And
Yeah,
some point this winter, I need to get some out there because we don't get a lot of good content in the wintertime because a lot of people now, too, don't really do so much the post. Daryl Nova is about the only one I know that goes hard with the nonstop content.
yeah.
But a lot of people do the live streams when you're at shows, and then that's it.
And see that video quality sucks when I download it.
It's
Very
horrible. That's why I try not to go live at shows. I might go
I'm
for a
not
minute
doing
or
it anymore.
two, but
When we did Carlos's vehicle out in Vegas, man, I was excited. Can't use any of that video. I mean, just can't use hardly any of it.
well, I've
'Cause I'm
noticed
blind.
something too. Facebook took away one of the cooler features. I haven't done it in a while to check, but used to when you went live up to like 15 minutes, it would when you were done, it would ask you at the end, do you want to save this video and upload it in HD? That was the coolest feature ever because
Right.
even if your live sucked at the moment, it would still be recording the video to your phone or the cloud or whatever,
Right.
and then it would upload it as the full
It used to
HD
ask you if you
quality.
want to save it. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like, do you want to save and upload in HD? Yes. So anybody that watched it after the live thing got the full HD, actually decent quality
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
No matter how sucky your original was, it came out great later. And I
Yeah.
think they got rid of that. Because I
don't
haven't seen
remember
that feature
asking
pop
me
up
to
like
do that because I would have done it.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
didn't
It used to be, I think it was up to 15 minutes. It would go at the end of it and say, hey, you want to save this?
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, shoot me all those, man. That'd be awesome.
No problem. I need to
Appreciate
make sure I send you the right ones though, because
if they're just not suited for, I won't do it.
I don't know. Some of them might make you just get out of the game altogether. I know. I'm not touching video editing ever again. No.
Yeah. Hmm. Well,
Oh man.
all right, sir. I appreciate you coming on with us. We're gonna kill it for tonight, man. I'm hungry.
I hear you, brother. Well, y'all stay safe down there and
Yeah.
keep basing on. Everybody out there, miss y'all. Can't wait to get the show season back going.
Yeah, I can't wait either. Wait, warm up. Go see some shows, man. I miss them.
What?
I mean,
Dan O'Brien said Ken Block just died? That's a crappy way to end the show.
I
Ken
don't
Block's
know.
awesome. Ken Block was the Hoonigan driver with the Mustang.
Oh,
He
really?
used to post all the really cool, the all-wheel drive Mustang videos of him shredding the cities and drag racing. And his daughter is big into it too. She's like 15 or 16, but the girl can drive. But
Dang. Huh.
I'm gonna have to look that up though. Hope this ain't another one of them false
Right.
celebrity death hoax that this time of year always pops up from 5 million people.
Yeah, that's right.
All
Well, all
right,
right.
y'all.
I appreciate you coming on and bailing me out so I wasn't talking to myself the whole time.
No problem, brother. You have a good one, man. We'll see y'all later.
All right, see you. So so listen, I'll get to those top tens. I won't be in the office tomorrow, probably the day after. But the top tens is the very next thing on my list. I got the data pretty easy now. I'm excited about that. But it does take a little time to make, 30 graphics. So look for them in the next, 2 days or so. So anyway, I appreciate you guys being here, and we'll see y'all next week. Well, maybe next week. If I'll push the right button, we'll have us a little video. Or maybe we won't. No video for you guys.